So, what's your Black Friday, Cyber Monday game plan? Do you have a plan? So, if you don't have a plan or a strategy, and I'll go as far as saying, if you haven't written it down, right, take that out of the world and realm of thoughts, bring it into the physical with some ink and some paper. If you ain't got a plan, the odds are you're going to make a poor decision or multiple poor decisions during this Black Friday, Cyber Monday time. And obviously, I want you to stay focused on the minimum viable things you need to actually grow a real business online. Which is why we're having this little chat as we're getting into the season of every corporation in the world feels like they have permission to send you a pitch week. So, we're going to help you put together a plan that's right for you. You can write it down, and it's going to help you stay focused when all those last chance emails show up. Now, if you're looking to sell your stuff, course creator, you've been in this game for a while, you've got your own digital products, winning at this game is really simple. Take everything you've got, bundle it up into one product, do a value stack where you add up the value from each of those components that are in your bundle, drop the price by, 80%, 90% or more off of the value, and have a deadline for Monday. It'll crush. Then email it a lot, right? Opening day, last day, 3 hours left, deadline, final notice. These headlines do work. And yes, many of us have to be aware of this Black Friday, Cyber Monday plan from both sides as a creator and a consumer. But the pros know that we consume less than we create. Now, one of my favorite things to do this time of year is to guarantee that future miles has less distractions than 2022 miles. And I accomplish this by going heavy on the unsubscribe link in those emails during this period. The first category of emailers that show up are people who I'm like, who the is this? Like, who are you and where did you get my email address? Truthfully, I probably signed up for their something 6 months ago, 9 months ago, and I've just totally forgotten about them. And they've never once followed up with me with any sort of value. Unsubscribe. And then there's the group of people who have followed up a lot, but I'll be damned. All they're doing is pitching. And here it is again. And you get those moments of like, maybe you bought something from one of their emails a month ago and it just wasn't quite what you thought it was going to be. Well, surprise, that's their business model. And there's a lot of these people out there. So if you are seeing a pitch and you don't have many positive mental associations with that person, you don't feel like they have measurably contributed to your growth. Conversely, if you feel like they've measurably distracted you on your path, unsubscribe from them. And then there's that group of people who you're like, I don't know, they're kind of okay sometimes, but they're really going for it. Unsubscribe from them too. If you find yourself a month down the line, December 17th, feeling like, oh man, I just haven't heard those emails from Miles since I unsubscribed and I'm feeling a little down, you can go subscribe again. milesbeckler.com/emails if you ain't there or if you need to get back on. I don't mind. I'm willing to help you have a wonderful strategy that can get you more focused next year. If that means maybe you'll unsubscribe from me and miss a few of my emails, but I don't know, maybe you'll miss me and you'll come back. And you'll be able to get back on anybody's list who you're like, oh God, I just haven't been able to live this month without hearing from so-and-so. It's easy to get back on. And what this does is it really sets you up to just have more focus. There's less things for you to respond to. There's less things for you to think about. I don't remember where I heard it, but I've heard that your email inbox is other people's to-do list for you. What? Hold up. Other people in this world who I kind of maybe know, kind of maybe don't know, maybe I bought something from them, maybe I asked them for a piece of information. They all got an agenda for me to buy their shit. Whether it's good or not, whether it's going to help me or not, whether I'm their perfect avatar or not, they really actually, most of them don't care. They're going for it. I honor the valiant effort, those who are good at it and deliver value. I welcome maybe a few people into my inbox, but truth be told, ain't nobody make it into my inbox. I'm talking maybe 3 or 4 newsletters, and most of those I pay for. They're like Substacks. And it's this ability that I have to cut out all the bullshit, cut out all the noise, get rid of everything, and laser focus on what am I doing? What's the Miles Beckler to-do list? And so many entrepreneurs out there are just like reacting to Funnel Boy's newest offer, and then they're reacting to this offer over there, and they're reacting to that offer. Some of them try to make it a business, and they go promote some other Me Too marketing scam where, oh, just sign up for our, wealthy subscription, and every month you'll just get other people on our wealthy subscription, and everybody pays for the wealthy subscription, and we'll all be wealthy. Well, that's a business model a lot like FTX. It's a lot like a Ponzi scheme, and when the last greater fools get in and people start to get out, you're just kind of stuck. Shitty situation. It's important to distinguish the difference between, like, what do you need and what do you want? And you need to run these thoughts through the lens of, are you doing the work? Most of the offers that'll hit your inbox are going to be around making money online, internet marketing. It's why you're here. It's what we do. It's part of the game. And every one of those people have either studied copywriting or they've hired really good copywriters with the one attention, with a couple of goals, with the intention of grabbing your attention, distracting you from working on your business to listen to their pitch. The faster you become aware of this process of like, I'll go see what's in my inbox for the day. Let me open it up on my phone. Got a cup of coffee right here. Beautiful view staring at the lake and the sunrise colors. What's cracking in the old inbox of Miles Beckler? Oh, look at this. Really scary, powerful, curiosity-ridden, urgency-riddled subject line. Well, I better click on that one. This thing looks important. Well, it's just a subject line. It's a, really good headline. It captured your attention. You're not thinking about building your business. You're thinking about their agenda for you. And sure enough, you at some point realize oh man, I'm on a sales letter. Oh man, I'm in the middle of a sideways sales letter, the 3 video launch sequence. right? The PLF style. I'm in the middle of it. Oh, I'm in the middle of a video sales letter right now. Like, oh, I'm in the middle of a webinar, and a webinar is a pitch for their product. The sooner you have that awareness of this email is actually pitching me, so I'm actually sitting in a sales presentation right now. No, thank you. Goodbye. X out. Unsubscribe. I'm gone. Why? Because if Miles Beckler didn't publish 700 videos on YouTube in 5 years, Miles Beckler wouldn't have a brand right now. If my wife and I didn't publish 1,000 blog posts over the course of 6 or 7 years on our first blog, we wouldn't have a business right now. Our ability to stay focused on our plan that's been written out allows us to have this guiding principle. So when I get pitches, I can run it through the filter. Will this help me execute my plan, my strategy? Yes or no? If no, gone. Easy. Back to work. There's content to create. There's keywords to find. There's posts to optimize and improve. Podcast episodes got to get recorded. And here's where these copywriters, they get pretty good. Because they start to be like, okay, well, I know this person realizes they need to do the work. So I'm going to help them think that my software tool will allow them to do the work faster or easier or programmatically or. That's the big idea. That now we're into the hook, right? That's their unique mechanism about what makes them, and it's their reason for you to buy their damn thing. I will always be grateful that every video I made out of my first 500, 700 videos was just me and a cell phone, just raw, just going after it. Same with Wifey's blog, the first blog in the spirituality space. No writing assistance, no nothing. Grammarly wasn't even a frickin' plugin on a browser at that point in time. We just did the work. And that proved to be the shortcut. But it wasn't until I got all of those gurus out of my inbox that I could have that clarity of mind and that focus, my awareness that I could focus on one more keyword, one more outline, one more post, optimize every image and heading tag in that thing. Next. Same thing with the YouTube. So, what are you going to buy? Do you actually need something? So, you've got a blog and a keyword research tool. Well, I mean, if it's a self-hosted WordPress blog on your domain, okay, check one. And you got a keyword tool that you know, like, and trust. There are free ones. There are paid ones. I think you got everything you need. Google Docs is where you can write things out. Grammarly's got a free level. You can use Hemingway.app to check your readability scores. Perfect. So, have you written your first 100 posts yet? No? Well, that's all you need to actually do. And then you enter the whole like AI thing. Because I know there's going to be a 5 taco score rating review for some super cheap AI tool that's going to quote unquote help you write faster. And the odds are is it'll get money out of your pocket because they have really good sales copy. The software tool is going to be kind of buggy because that's all they ever sell at those kinds of one deal right now, get it quick. They're literally selling beta software. They're selling like unfinished software, attempting to help them fund to hopefully finish the software. Jesus Christ. You're going to build a business on something like that? No. Unsubscribe from them. You don't need any of their tools. Maybe you're a YouTuber. If so, you got a basic microphone and a Logitech camera. Cool, you're ready to go. I used my cell phone to start. So, okay, maybe you need a tripod with a cell phone holder. in the moment on Black Friday, you're going to be overwhelmed with deals from Amazon, from indie publishers. Every time you log into a social media account, you're going to see all kinds of things you need, but you don't need them. Some people in your world, or some people in a similar situation, might need them in a very nuanced manner. And they might have actually helped one or two people do really big things. But 90-something% of them don't make any money with it. So how ClickFunnels smells a lot like a MLM. 90% of the people who join and pay all the money ain't making a damn thing from it. Yet they all rah together and promote it. No thanks. Sounds like a house of cards. Getting a little Ponzi-ish. But independent creators who commit to creating a library of content for searchers, then they figure out all the things they're searching for, and they go create all the content the best they can to answer and solve those questions and things that those folks are searching for. People who create those big libraries of content, independent publishers who choose themselves, and they say, fuck it, I'm just going to do the work. It sucks. It's like working a second job that you're not getting paid for a while, but I believe that Miles Beckler is honest and truthful when he says building a library of keyword-targeted content that truly is useful to the readers, that's optimized for the search engines, will drive traffic. And as I've covered in the last couple of episodes, once you have traffic, you got a biz. It's just a question of how are you going to monetize it? And the answer is multiple streams of income is how you're going to monetize it. Creating a library of content. And you can tweak the idea if you have to. Sure, on social media through TikTok and hashtags in the For You page, there is a potential of creating a library of content that users on that platform value. Seems kind of true on Twitter, I get that, but when you build on a search engine, YouTube or Google, you can get traffic for years from those posts that you create. So my relentless refocusing on this business model is my way of reminding you that, yeah, it sucks to do all that work. So let's be smart about that work and do it in a way that's going to give you traffic for years, not for 6 hours. So, what do you need? Maybe you have a bit more of a dynamic business. Selling your own courses, playing the funnels game. I love it. Maybe you got traffic, or maybe you learned the skill of advertising and you've got a budget and you're just playing it that way. Well, what do you need? I mean, if that's your plan, if that's where you're at, you've got an autoresponder, you've got a landing page builder. So what do you need? You just need more tests, right? Like your conversions work. You got a shopping cart. You probably just need better sales copy. Like, that's generally how that game works. Once you have traffic, then you offer them something to buy. You measure how many people click, how many people purchase, and I don't know, did 2-3% of people buy? No. Okay, your sales copy stinks. Grab my template, or grab a book, go to the library if you can't afford anything, and get all the copywriting books, and voila, that's the challenge you need to overcome. What do you need versus what do you want? Well, I want an AI copywriter tool that requires me to do absolutely nothing, and I just click a button and voila, it'll put out 1,000 blog posts for me. They'll be perfectly SEO optimized, and it'll write all my sales letters for me. And I don't want to really do anything but just click that button once. That's what we call not going to make it. That's a not going to make it kind of an attitude. It's acceptable. I don't judge it. But I don't know why you're listening to me. Like, seriously, I mean, it just is what it is, right? It's like a false hope. And this is what Black Friday is all about. Is every corporation, every business out there is trying to sell you shit you don't need through this lens of making you feel like it's somehow going to make you happy, successful, wealthy. But the truth is, what you need to do is keep taking steps forward on that longer path that creates a much better 2023, 2024, and 2025 for you and your family. Switching it around. This week is not about getting instant gratification and dopamine hits by getting hyped up on a webinar for something that's specially discounted in the big buy, and you just, I'm just going to FOMO in and get it all because, they'll never offer it again. Yeah, they'll probably offer it again next year. And I would wager that your business would be better improved if you wrote one blog post a day, every day for the next year, instead of fiddled around with whatever the hell that thing is that you bought. But you get the dopamine, you get the positive brain chemistry, you might even get access to their inner circle community. These are deep physiological needs that are connected to your nervous system through the chemist in your brain. The brain chemistry gets triggered by the words and the words you read and the words you hear on the video. And the more of the different brain chemicals they can trigger, the more you feel good. Oh, I gotta buy this. It feels so good. I just know it. I just feel it. I can feel it. This is the one. Nope. That's the Matrix playing tricks on you. That's how the really good wizards of the Matrix remove money from your family through your credit card and put it into their Lambo or whatever they're losing money on these days. If you want cash flow consistently, dependably, to come into your pocket over and over, you must build assets. Build the traffic. Monetize the traffic. Grow an email list. Help those people with all of your heart. That's what you need. It takes a library of search optimized content to get you there. And you're about to run the gauntlet. I hope this is helpful. That is the intention behind this. I hope you can start to associate your positive brain chemistry with those things that take you to that long-term goal. If your plan is to create a library of content that's search optimized, let's say it's on a blog, write down your plan. Put on a little notepad. If you want to go deep, I do have a wonderful goal-setting program. It's free. It's on YouTube. I will link to it in the description here. It'll get you there. People have wonderful results with this process. It's proven. It's a way for you to really get clear on your 5-year goals and then to attract them to you. It's a way to speed up, condense the amount of time it takes to get there. The information's out there. You don't need to buy the information. It's all about doing the work. I hope this has been helpful. Feel free to get at me on Twitter. Say what's up on the socials. I appreciate you. I'm going to call it. Going to go out with the lady. We got some sunshine, snow on the ground. It's an absolutely beautiful day. So we're going to go hop in the pick 'em up truck and go roam around town, see what kind of ruckus we can get into. Go have a little good time here. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you're not in the United States or if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you just have a wonderful Thursday. This Thursday. Enjoy it. We're going to be putting on an Indian food buffet here at the house. That's kind of our way of just playing with it. Can't get too caught up in all the traditions, so we like to make our own. Mom's going to be making some chicken tikka masala, and it's about to be off the chain. But that's a story for another day.